Welcome, class, to our EDAL645 class that we are taking together this summer 2024, starting June 10, ending August 2nd. I am excited to have this class together. I will be your professor for this class, and my name is Dr. Pardon Mwansa. I have introduced myself in a separate video so that you would know me a little more. But welcome to each and every one of you. I'm excited that we can go through this class together. This is one of the most exciting classes you can take. So welcome, and let's see what we have. We are the managers of school funds, and this will be the focus of what we will be learning together. We will understand K-12 finances and approach it from different angles. Our expected outcomes, things that at the end of this course, you will be if you are not already. I know some of you are already where these outcomes are pointing us to, but there are some of you who may not, or there are some of you who may need to even add more knowledge to what you know. But number one, in this course, you'll be able at the end of this course to summarize major issues and trends in K-12 school finance. At least you will be able to understand the scope of the major issues that we have to deal with in K-12. Number two, you'll be able to integrate moral and spiritual values in financial issues, as we will be looking at different ways of integrating moral lessons in this course. Number three, we'll be able to compare school finance systems in several states in the US, including Canada, where possible. Number four, you'll be able to explain and analyze financial issues involved in private education, especially Adventist education. We will spend time together learning how is Adventist education funded? What are the challenges we have? Number five, we'll build a school budget. We'll understand the purpose of a budget, types of budgets, how to develop a budget, and the management of a budget. This one is exciting. I love number five because it is, you either succeed or fail just on this one point as a school principal. Number six, analyze a school budget in the context of a vision and mission statement. And then we will understand the role of risk management in managing finances. And lastly, many of you, if not all of you actually, are board members of either your school or you are a board member somewhere, and you need to know how to read and interpret financial statements, such as a balance sheet and or a statement of financial activities. And so we will learn all these things through Bible texts, textbooks, the development of a budget using budget tools, then the analysis of an actual budget. We will also be exposed to videos on K-12 finances. We will do reflection papers. We will study articles together. I think that's why I said this is exciting. Now, let me spend a few moments on graded assignments, specifically explaining each of the graded assignments. There will be 8 graded assignments, but please, please, please don't look at the number and think this is overwhelming. No, 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 no. These are things you can do if you are organized in a very manageable time frame. But let me now pick each one of them. Number one, spiritual application forum dialogue. Weekly, I'll be posting either a video or a Bible text that you have to respond to and upload on the Learning Hub. And then you will engage in a dialogue with your friends. You will comment on at least 3 of them. Textbook, reading and reflection. Our textbook entitled Financing Education in a Climate of Change, I'll be giving you specific pages to read weekly, and you are to provide a summary and a reflection. This is all explained in the syllabus, but I'm taking time to just highlight this. And this attracts 15 points. Then weekly, I'll be posting some K-12 articles or issues on finances or videos to which you will be asked to make a summary of what you've listened to or what you've read and engage in a discussion. So number 2, you just submit without a discussion, but number 1 and number 3, they are weekly discussions. Because of that, you need to make sure that you are paying attention to number 1 and to number 3, because after a week, the discussion is closed, as it were. Number 4, you will develop a paper on a sample of a K-12 budget. Number 5, you again write a paper on an analysis of a sample K-12 budget, and you will make recommendations. Number 6, you'll be able to read and understand and analyze financial statements, especially a balance sheet and a statement of financial activities, which is the income statement. Number 7, an article critique, reflection, and a PowerPoint presentation. You will look for a K-12 article on finances and check with me to see if that's a good article you should reflect on. And I will say, go ahead, then you'll have to follow the instructions of how to do an article critique. This one, after you've done work, we've assigned a time when we will meet for a Zoom meeting at which you will now share your acquired knowledge about that article with the rest of your friends in this class. And lastly, you will come and take time at the end of this course, after the weeks, we'll meet together 8, and write a reflection paper on at least 5 takeaways from this course. Listen, this is important. The total marks or points are 100%. I am not shy, and I will not withhold myself from giving you 100%. If that's what you deserve. I really hope nobody gets a B in this class. You all deserve A's. In other words, an A or an A minus is really what I'm looking for if you engage. So please engage with me. Lastly, take note of these. These are very important. This is a self-paced class or course. However, even though it's self-paced, you have to complete submitting all your works by August 2nd. Self-paced, but August 2nd, everything must be handed in or uploaded. Number 2, discussions, which are the weekly spiritual and the weekly video or article discussions. Those ones you need to be attending to weekly, because after 1 week, you can't go back and start commenting on what your friends have written. I want us to move together. Number 3, non-discussions will remain open. In other words, the graded assignments you have that are non-discussion, like your submission of the chapter summary for the textbook, or your budget uploading and all of those will remain open pretty much for the rest of the 8 weeks, because they are not discussion in nature. But the discussion ones, we have to keep them to about a week. Number 4, and lastly, experience has taught me that those who let the work pile for the last 2 weeks usually come and start submitting mediocre work. Please do not compel me to give you a grade that will be deserving of mediocrity. I really hope you'll be able to do work as we go so that you really spend time on it. With these words, welcome to our EDAL class 645, K-12 Finance. And I'm going to open the platform on the Learning Hub so that this week you can start doing what you want to do. Thank you and blessings of the Lord upon you.